I wanted to share some exercises that helped relieve my vertigo. Starting with a simple forward bend. If you're unable to grab your 2 big toes, you can place your hands on your shins or walk your heels closer to your butt, grabbing your 2 big toes with your middle and index finger, and then walking your heels out one by one as far as you can. Breathing here, and then very slowly, gently letting your chin drop to your chest, noticing how you feel here. If you do start to get dizzy, that is normal. You want to breathe through it. So in through your nose, out through your mouth, or in through your nose, out through your nose. And then if you need to, bring your chin away from your chest, lengthen your shoulders down away from your ears, and moving on to plow pose. Flexing your feet, lifting your hips up and over your shoulders as far as possible. Again, using your breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, or in through your nose, out through your nose. Slowly bringing those hips back down and doing this as many times as you can. Remembering here that your neck, your shoulders, your lower back are all involved in this posture. So making sure that you're not putting too much pressure on your neck, being very aware of how far you go. Then bringing your hands back down to the mat and slowly lowering your hips back down to the floor. Moving on to cat and cow. If you've ever done yoga, you've probably seen this before, but taking a nice big inhale, chin away from your chest, and then exhale, pushing your hands into the ground, rounding your back, and then doing this a few times, again, following your breath. You want to go nice and slow and controlled, making sure your shoulders are stacked over your wrists and your hips right over those knees. And again, if you feel dizzy, this is normal, so just breathe through it as much as possible. Going as slow as you need to go, as fast as you want to go. But feeling dizzy in these exercises is normal. Just using your breath to move through them. And then moving on to the exercise my chiropractor taught me. It's part of the Epley maneuver, different variation. On your hands and knees, looking over to the right. If you feel dizzy, you have to breathe there as long as possible. And then snapping your head back down very quickly. Again, breathing. Same thing on the other side. Looking up and over your shoulder, breathing through the dizziness, and then snapping your head back down, eyes down to the mat. Doing this as many times as you need to do. Working through the dizziness is one of the hardest parts of these exercises. But my tip is using your breath to get through them. That's what helped me. And then lastly, number 5, child's pose. Bring your 2 big toes together at the back of your mat, spreading your knees as wide as you need to, New York to LA. And then walking your hands forward, letting your forehead drop to your mat. This is a great stretch on your hips, your knees, your ankles as well. But feeling dizzy, breathing through it as long, as slow as possible. And then, of course, as you come back up to a standing position, I like to roll through my spine, through each vertebra, until my head is the last thing up, finding my balance as I stand. And that's it. I'm going to show you another variation in another video, so stay tuned.